Yes, fam. This is your boy Monte. You know what it is. You know what I do. You know how it gets down. I'm coming to you this morning. I got a powerful, motivational, inspirational speech and message that I want to give to you. But before I give you that message, which is going to be a beautiful message, guys, it's going to be a message that's going to be able to uplift some of you guys who have that spiritual darkness coming over you at this point, or you're in a struggle that you can't find your way out of. We'll be able to provide for you certain things that's going to help you get out of that situation. You understand what I'm saying? Mentally and emotionally speaking. Before I get into that, guys, again, that hemp skincare product and those internal strategic herbs that I use for my skin, guys, I want you to engage in that as well, because it's going to go a long way to benefit you and keep the aging process at bay. So it's a two-pronged process, guys. It's internal herbs, and it's also that hemp skincare topical creams, lotions, body oils that I have for you guys. Absolutely amazing. The information will be in the description below. Now let's get into what it is we want to talk about. So when I was growing up, guys, I was growing up in poverty, guys. You know what I mean? We was kind of, we was poor. It wasn't kind of, we were poor. But my mom was doing what it is that she needed to do in order to make sure that food was on the table, that the roof was over the head, guys. But at the end of the day, what I learned from her struggle, it was a two-pronged process. I hated to see her struggle. And I knew that working like that wasn't for me. But also I saw even in her struggle, she was willing to help others. She had that spirit in her and has that spirit in her to help others regardless of her situation. And that's one thing that we all need to internalize, guys. We all need to be able to give, even though we may be dealing with situations that are really tight when it comes to us financially. I'll give you an example. The other day, I was coming out of the gas station. And again, right now, the finances are pretty tight, guys. They are pretty tight. But at the end of the day, I had money enough that when this guy who was sitting on the corner, obviously he was either homeless or he had a bad situation going on with him. Yes, it's not my duty to take care of him, but when he asked, did I have a few cents to give to him, I gave him $2, guys. I went on ahead and gave him what it is that I knew I could give him, regardless of his situation, regardless of why he is out there. It was incumbent upon me to do what I felt was right. And what I felt was right was to give him the $2 that I had that I could spare to give to him. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, we all need to understand that struggle is universal for many people. But in that struggle, there is always an ability to escape the struggle, whether it's mentally, emotionally, or financially. We have to be willing to do those things that are going to propel us out of the situations that we're in. Those things take time. The process can be a very, very stressful and intensely trying one in order to be able to get out of those situations that bring us so much struggle, so much pain, but it can be done. Will Smith said this, guys. He says 99% of the people are unwilling to do what it takes to be able to do what it is that they want to do. So we have to come together with the mindset that I'm going to do whatever it takes for me to do to put myself in a position to accomplish what it is that I'm willing and want to accomplish. Those things are not set out as a silver road where you walk down there and there's no obstacles. Life has obstacles. It's a challenge to be able to accomplish that which you will. And that which you will can be accomplished if you tie into the mental and emotional mindset that I'm going to do what it takes, regardless of what it takes, for me to be able to get ahead and get above and get beyond this hurdle that I'm facing. Many of us, we become weak because the process is a strenuous one. It takes time for most of us to undo that which has been done. You understand what I'm saying? That which may have put us in a position that weakens our ability to succeed. And again, I'm talking from experience right here, right now, doing things that will allow me to take off in different directions and have the confidence in myself that I'll be able to figure out what it is that I need to do and how to do it in order to get beyond where it is that I'm at. Many of us don't have the patience, or we haven't figured out the strategy. Figure out your strategy. Think about your strategy. Understand what it is and what it takes in order to reach what it is that you're trying to reach. Understand who can help you reach this goal. It may not be anybody that you know. You may have to hire individuals for a certain period of time to do certain things that you just can't figure out. Put that money aside, make an allowance to do that which what it is you want and need to do in order to free yourself from where it is that you're at mentally, emotionally, if that place, and physically, if that place is not a place that you want to be. It's all about the process, guys. It's all about learning to handle processes. It's all about being willing to do those necessary things that it takes in order to see the end goal. The goal will never be achieved if the effort and the desire and the strategic planning is not put in place along the way. You may not know it from the beginning what strategically you're going to do. If you do, that's a beautiful thing, because that's going to make the path that much easier. But as you journey down that process, down that road, you'll start to figure out things that need to be done. Now, the key is, if you can accomplish, you have to be willing to allow others who are able to accomplish that for you to come on board. You may have to spend some money, guys. Don't be afraid to spend some money in order to get to the goal that you need to get to free you, so that you don't have to deal with the mental and emotional stress of where it is that you're at your present state of being. Again, guys, we're sending you peace and love. Remember, you can do what it is that you will do. You have to have the will, you have to have the desire, and you have to have a strategy that's going to get you to that point that you need to get to. Sending you peace and love. Peace.